Hello and welcome to today's class. We're looking at how to solve this particular problem using the idea of circuit reduction technique. The question attached to this diagram says, determine the equivalent capacitance between point A and B. This is A, this is your B here. Between point A and B in the capacitor network shown in the figure below. So I'm asked to find CEQ, right? That's equivalent capacitance. So what do you do in this case? First things first, we said as you solve, reduce the diagram. So first task is that I'll have to label each capacitor at C1, C2, C3. In this case, I have just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have 7 capacitors here. So I can choose to start with any one with C1. So in this case here, let me call this C1. So call this C1, C2, C3, C4, C5, C6, and C7. So I have C1, C2, C3, C4, C5, 6, and C7. After identifying each capacitor with its value, next task there is to start with, you should look for what to start with, what to start from per se. So in this case now, it's easier for me to start with this, the end part here. Why? Because C5 and C7 are in series arrangement. We said end-to-end connection of a circuit signifies series arrangement. So I'm saying this that C5 and C7 are connected in series. So in this case here, solution C5 and C7 are in series arrangement, are in series. It is are in series. Now let the task. The maximum value here was C7. So I can call the combination of C5 and C7 C8. So I'm saying, so if capacitor are arranged in series, that gives you 1 over C8 because I don't have C8 here. So if I combine this together, C8 will be the new capacitor formed. So I'm saying that I'll have 1 over C8 is equal to 1 over C7, sorry, C5 first, C5 plus 1 over C7, have C7. Put in values, this is equal to 1 over, what's C5? That's a 4 microfarad, that's 4, plus 1 over C7 is 10, have 10 here. The task here is to get your LCM, right? So perhaps the LCM here, I can use perhaps let's use 2. I use 2 here. 2 in 4 gives you 2 times 1 gives you 2. 2 in this gives you 5. This is 5. This gives you 7 over 2 microfarad. All right, I have this. So this gives you 1 over C8 equal to 7 over 2 microfarad. I want to get C8, not 1 over C8. So in this case here, this C8 now over 1, I will invert. This 1 comes down, C8 comes here, is equal to, the same thing applies here, 2 comes up first, over 7. So it means that C8 over 1 gives you C8. So it means that I have that C8 is equal to 2 over 7 there. If I punch this, 2 over 7 gives you about 0.28. So the value here gives 0.28 microfarad. I combine C5 and C7 to give us C8, which is equal to 0.28 microfarad. So on combine these two, I'll have the new capacitor formed at this position. Drawing this man back, I'll have this. All right, I'll have this. So here gives me the C8. So I've combined this and this together. So combining them, I'll have C8. The C8 will sit at this position. So I have my C8 here. So I'm having this left. I have one here. All right. I have this one here. All right, I have this one here. I have this way. So here I have one here. So after combining these two there, these two will leave, and then the C8 will appear at this point here. So this C8, this one gives you C6, C4, this C6, this C4, this one here is C1, this one gives you C3, C2, so C3, C2. All right. All right, so as you solve, reduce the diagram. So I have reduced this diagram to this point here. Observe that C8, C6, and C4 are in parallel arrangement. So I'll combine 1, 2, 3 in parallel. So C4, C6, and C8 are in parallel. So C4, C6, and C8 are in parallel. For them to be parallel, it means I'm going to add the value up. So if I combine C5 and C7 to give me C8, it means that if I should combine, at this point now, if I should combine C8, C6, and C4, that should give me about C9. So I'm saying this, that C9 is equal to C4 plus C6 plus C8. So combine this value. What's C4? C4 is of course C4, that's 5. 5 plus C6, that's 3. 3 plus C8 is of course that I had here, this value here, that's 0.28. So C9 will be equal to, this gives you 8. So that gives you 8.28 microfarad. So C9 is equal to 8.28 microfarad. So let's tax. I combine this to give me C8. Now I have combined C8, C6, and C4 to give me C9. So it means that I'll be left with just this diagram here, this box alone. So you draw the diagram. If I'm to draw the diagram here, it means I've combined 1, 2, 3. So I'll be having this left, I'll be having this left. All right. I'll be having this left. All right, just this diagram this way. I just combined C8, C6, and C4 together to give me C9. So the C9 will be here. C9 will be here. Of course, here is what? C4. Sorry, C3 per se, please. So here's C3. Here is C1. C1. Here is C2. All right, C2. All right, at this point here, I have to combine C1 and C9 in series. So combine C1 and C9 in series. So C1 and C9 in series, that gives you, if I combine C1 and C9, that should give me C10. So 1 over C10 is equal to C1, 1 over C1 plus 1 over C9. This is now equal to 1 over C1 is of course this, that's 6. 1 over C9, C9. All right, that's 1 over, perhaps, if I approximate this should give me 8, right? This should give me 8, perhaps. Okay, let's use 8 here. All right, let's use 8 here. So I have 1 over C10. All right. From here, to save time and stress, perhaps I can put the original value. Let me just put the original value. This 8.28 here. All right. All right. Working on this, please. This gives you 1 over C10 is equal to, if I divide 1 by 6, that gives you 0.0 166 plus divide 1 by this 8.28. I have about 0.120. Combine these two values. I have 1 over C10 is equal to plus 0.166. This gives you 0.286. All right. Now there's an invisible 1 here over 1 here. So in this case, I have to invert. This gives you C10 over 1. So invert. This one comes here. This one goes down. Is now equal to invert here 1 over what there 0.286. C10 over 1 gives you C10 equal to 1 over this answer 0.286. So the answer C10 gives you 3.4 microfarad. So combining C9 and C1 gives me a C10 microfarad. So if I proceed with drawing diagram from here, it means that my diagram should give me this part here is being erased. So I have my C10 here, and I'll combine C10, C3 and C2 in parallel. Right, combining C10, C3 and C2 to give me equivalent capacitance. So I'll have that CEQ is equal to C2 plus C3 plus C10. Here gives you C2 is of course 4 plus C3 is of course 5 plus C10 gives you this one here. That's 3.4. So the C equivalent is equal to, this one gives you 9. So 9 plus 3.4, that's 12.4 microfarad. So this is the value we are asked to find using the idea of circuit reduction technique. So if you found this class helpful, do it to like the video, share to your friends and classmates, and subscribe to our channel. See you guys in our next class.
Alright guys, you can now join my channel membership to have access to exclusive videos of mine which most people will not have access to. To get this link, this membership program, as you can see the left hand side of the screen, you can see the YX/JAM classes. You can go there. It of course 1,000 naira, or you go for the other level student to have access to both. Right. So once you join the channel membership for other level student, you will have access to both the WAEC and the JAM classes with the other level itself. So do well to join this membership to support our online academic session. See you guys sooner. I just launched a book called The Shortcut to Academic Success. In this book, I share a lot of experience on how I evaluated during my time in school. This method really helped me a lot. If you're interested in getting this book, simply chat me up through my WhatsApp number that is shown in the screen. I just launched my website www.ghanabukari.com, as you can see in the screen. In this website, you can get close to 4 to 5 tutorial courses that are there. So we have different courses there. Also, the book I just launched also is in the website. You can visit our website and get the courses you want to watch. And also the video you're watching recently, you can get more of these interesting videos in the website. So do well to visit the website and also register an account with my website. See you guys in the website, and make sure you buy a course from the website to support our journey of this academic platform. Thank you guys, and welcome to my channel. Guys, I just launched some courses on my website. These courses include physics tutorial for year 1 student, YX/JAM student, YX/JAM classes for JAM students, and also I have the organic chemistry for beginners. So these courses, you can get these courses on my website, as you can see displayed at the right hand side of the screen.